Hey, how's everybody doing? Wonderful, wonderful. If you could give me a little something face, I would appreciate that, yeah. We're gonna have DJ Face play a couple of songs for you. How's everybody doing? It's good to see all of your smiling faces out here. Again, my name is DJ Lance Reynolds from WPFW 89.3's House of Soul on Saturdays, every Saturday from 10 a.m. until 12 noon. So I'd just like to say hello to you, give you a quick greeting, and let you know that the band will be on in a very few moments. In about 5 minutes or so, we'll have them on stage for you performing songs from their new album, Footprints on the Moon. Put your hands together. And this is my man, DJ Face, right here. Give him a round of applause. Gotta look out for the DJs. So we'll be on stage in about 5 minutes or so. Thank you so much. Once again, welcome to Kennedy Center's Millennium stage, and we thank you for being here this evening. Again, my name is DJ Lance Reynolds, and I hope that you're ready for the mental stimulation that you're about to receive. It's going to be a real treat, but not the kind of sugary treat that you're used to that puts pounds on. This is a treat that uplifts and awakens the social consciousness. Today, we're going to get an in-depth look, listen, and understanding of the crossroads and the mission of this progressive hip-hop soul duo. We'll be inviting them out for a discussion before each song, before they bless us with music from their new album, Footprints on the Moon. Let's jump right into the first one, though. This one's called Admit It. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Give me a rousing round of applause for the CROSSRHODES, Wes Felton and Raheem Devaughn.
If you're happy to be alive, make some noise. So we're gonna go on a journey. You guys are in for a great treat. You get a little bit of behind the music somewhat. But this is an old song. This song is about, I want to say 12 years old now. And we go by different names. One of his names is the Love King. Yeah. So he's known as the Lover. So for all my ladies that love real hip hop music, let's talk to them right now. Come on. Hush, girl. Hush, girl. Nah, baby. Hush, girl. Hush, girl. Nah, baby. Listen, admit it.
You wanna come to the show?
Admit it.
You wanna play the front row? You wanna get one more? Microphone check, 1, 2, here we go.
LA, one night at the Temple Bar. A little peeps, you know, huh? A simple star. My man Ross said they was the greatest. Them LA joints, huh? I think she was a waitress. Her eyes resembled that of a hawk. No stalk, dashiki, and a mohawk. Yeah, I'm in the corner playing shy guy far side of the room. She was passing me by. My dear, my dear, my dear, I do not know you, but I know you very well. And I can tell by the way that you look that you can cook. I swear in the world I'm not a pimp. Damn, I wish I wasn't such a wimp. Yeah, without delay, I ordered a Chimay and hung on every word that the girl had to say. She act like she ain't noticed, but hey, a brother stays focused. Miss Shy Girl, she keeps playing hard to get. Oblivious to what I have in store. She keeps playing hard to get. Unaware that they be like, I don't know what's gotten into me.
Me now, hush girl, and tell your friends why. And I leave mine in the dust, girl.
You gotta excuse me. You know I don't usually.
I know, well, hush girl. You just ride while I drive. You can text the clutch, girl. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Admit it.
You wanna come to the show?
Admit it.
You wanna get one more?
Be truthful.
You like the crossroads flow? Microphone check, Felton, here we go.
The first love of my life was a Brooklyn residence, but I guess I wasn't fresh and I lacked it in precedence. At this present tense, been lonely ever since. Use the excuse of being under the influence of any. I ain't got no honey, just Remy. My boy say you's a dummy. I disagree simply, cause this coke and rummy fills this heart that's empty. Keeps this dumb dummy to keep from turning pimply and the hair stood a ribbon. Fly a smidgen. I ain't peeped the body cause the kid kept it hitting. That's a plus for me. Too much body kills the element of fantasy. Frankly, I'm not a single man living in no lustful hype. In a club spinning the grand on the blissful type. Whether the mood is right or the mood is nice, only your real woman suffice, cause the rest is all hype.
And Miss Shy Girl,
she keeps playing hard to get.
She keeps playing hard to get.
Oblivious to what I have in store. She keeps playing hard to get. Unaware that I've been here before. She keeps playing hard to get. Oblivious to what I have in store. She keeps playing hard to get. Unaware that break it down, yeah, admit it, yeah, be truthful, admit it, yeah, be truthful, admit it.
What's up? How you feeling right now? Welcome to your Crossroads experience here at the Millennium stage. It's kind of like an unplugged vibe right now. Come on out, brother.
Yes, indeed. Put your hands together once again for that wonderful sound. What's up, Rob? How you feel? What's up, fellas? We wanted to take some time to speak to you guys about the lyrical content of your music because it's so impactful, so relevant, so pertinent to the times. I was thinking earlier before I came over here that there have been so many situations socially that it's almost hard to keep up with the protest songs. You can't put out enough music and you can't march enough before there's a new situation that goes on that we have to react to. Your music speaks directly to these situations that we're going through as a community, as Americans. Talk to us about what Footprints on the Moon is all about and what the lyrics are trying to bring forth.
You know, for me personally, it's about honest music, you know, and connecting with the audience. It's about honest music, connecting with the audience, connecting with the vibration of what's going on in the world. You know, of course, from a DC standpoint, you know, we've seen so much over the last, 30 years, 20 years, 15 years, in our existence, but also as a group,
Yes. And it's been, go ahead.
And also, just to kind of talk a little bit more about Footprints on the Moon regarding Raheem and I, it was actually, I think after the uprising in Baltimore, Raheem and I had a phone conversation, and we both mutually decided, like, look, it's time to get back together and, like, make some music now, because the music that we prefer to make maybe was a little, maybe not, sadly or positively, I guess the world was a better place.
Right,
some
if you're
years
happy,
ago,
you make
maybe.
happy music, right.
But, with the midst of that, and then just, the continued, proof that people of color in this country actually are not free. Now, we got liberties. We got liberty in this country.
Right.
But we don't have freedom in this country.
Right, not true freedom.
And as an African-American artist, we're obligated and we're required because of our ancestors who paved the way before us and the ones who died before us who had their tongues cut off.
Right.
If they spoke up, or it's our duty and our requirement to cause people to think critically, and rather than just going along with everything they say.
Exactly. So it's been about what, 12 years since you guys have been
maybe,
together?
maybe a little longer.
It's been 15.
Since we've been in the
15
studio.
years?
Yeah.
15 years.
I can remember you guys giving me the CD years and years ago, and it feels like it's brand new when I listen to that CD. The song you just heard a minute is from their CD from years ago, and all the music you hear after this will be from the new record. Yeah. And so the new record is called Footprints on the Moon.
Exactly.
And really briefly, can you tell me about what Footprints on the Moon means?
Well, I mean, it's very simple. We wake up every day with dreams and goals and aspirations, and for the youth out there, that there's a myth that says, like, once you get 30, you really lose your drive and your impact to want to change the world.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? So really what we're doing right now in the music that we're creating, because it's message music, it's not just for our people or for the elders, you know what I mean? But it's really the attempt to lead by example for the youth out there and for the creators and and for the creators of the art and the culture to preserve this, that you gotta stand for something. There's gotta be a message in the music. You know what I mean? The vibration of love, the vibration of change, and being selfless.
And also, it's important that, we've always been told cliches like the sky is the limit or shoot for the stars, but we're saying no, we're talking about even beyond that. Like, imagine actually having your footprints on the moon. If sometimes when you're not able to get the people within your immediate surroundings or environments to understand you, you have to sometimes radiate in a different frequency. So what we're trying to do is, in the midst of our young brothers and sisters out here, which are black and white, falling victim to synthetic drugs as of recently.
Oh my gosh, yes.
In an attempt to escape, even in cities like DC where it's been legalized for recreational purposes and people's privacy, you still have these young people and these poor people throughout this country who are being targeted with this other stuff, this synthetic stuff.
It's crazy.
That they have now slipped into the community. So this song also addresses the threat of that immediately. And, before we do it, it's important that we understand that when people say, the reason why we say Black Lives Matter, right, is because it doesn't mean that all lives don't matter, right? Because Black Lives Matter is inclusive to even people who are not black, because it affects you too, okay? I saw Disneyland, they now have people who stand in Disney World banging on trash cans.
Like junkyard.
Something that culturally, because black people and people of color weren't allowed to touch instruments, or they removed music programs out of their schools and not having to be able to learn those instruments, they made a way. So you can see them by the subways because they can't afford to buy drums. But then what happens? Oh, Walt Disney goes and says, hey, I like that. We're going to scoop that right up. So it does affect you, because whether you want to admit it or not, our people and people of color have created the pulse. We the funkiest people on the planet. And whether you like it or not, your children are dabbing.
All right, well, let's get into this song.
Yeah.
Let's do this. This one's called Footprints on the Moon. Put your hands together for the Crossroads.
Word, yep.
All right, y'all, we deal with energy, so the more energy you give us back, the more we gonna give y'all up here. Let's be clear on that. I know y'all sitting in y'all seats, y'all having a good time. This is a live, free performance. We got people from all over the world in here, all faces.
Yeah. So, we want to get a quick pulse check. Yeah. Hey. Escape with us for a little bit.
As we proceed to give you what you need.
Say it with us, listen. You deserve the world, my hitters. See, the world is yours, my hitters. See, it's never too soon, my hitters. For footprints on the moon, my hitters. Yeah, you deserve the world, my hitters. See, the world is yours, my hitters. See, it's never too soon, my hitters. For footprints on the moon, my hitters. Yeah, you deserve the world, my hitters. See, the world is yours, my hitters. See, it's never too soon, my hitters. For footprints on the moon, my hitters. Yeah, you deserve the world, my hitters. See, the world is yours, my hitters. See, it's never too soon, my hitters. For footprints on the moon, my hitters. Yeah, push the limit, my G. Don't settle for the city or the block of the street. They lying about dead, them two white feet. They landing on the moon a year after they killed King. What if I told you that the sky was the ground of a universal planet that this planet never found? I bet there's no on Mars, how that sound? No need for cars, fake bras, or fake pounds. I hear them Scooby snacks and the P.O. packs. Got y'all moving while standing in the same tracks. But you deserve what the Lord gave you. Woo, hallelujah. All the flavors. I had a blue dream by the blue satellite. Sour in my diesel, pushing a northern light. Crossroads in the speaker, ride on the right. We your medicine doctor men in flight. Y'all scared to be yourselves, selling your souls by the pound for the fallacy of wealth. We all the new slaves is such a catchy phrase. $1,000 cotton tees, corn husk maize. Dance on command, shuck and play. Build that machine but tear down the rage. Are you choosing or are you being made? Chains round your necks, bearing your slave names. Shame your sisters, leave them scarred and stained. Make them never ever wanna trust and love again. We done gave away rhythm and blues. Word to Justin, I know some crooked suits and ties. I don't trust them. The only topic of discussion, who they touching, or who they buying, or who they cuffing. They hanging on your words, youngins banging on their words. Little girls getting raped, girls banging on their words. It's love and hip hop. We'll call this love and jazz, minus the shady broad or Peter gon' throwing grass. This country's got a real shady past. That's why I wonder how long the empire gon' last. Blown away, thrown away, recycling the trash. Ain't about that life, they taking acting class. Pinocchio poet, sipping yak and moet. It's designed to control y'all mind, but y'all don't know that. You deserve the world, my hitters. See, the world is yours, my hitters. See, it's never too soon, my hitters. For footprints on the moon, my hitters. You deserve the world, my hitters. See, the world is yours, my hitters. See, it's never too soon, my hitters. For footprints on the moon, my hitters. Yeah. You deserve the world, my hitters. See, the world is yours, my hitters. See, it's never too soon, my hitters. For footprints on the moon, my hitters. You deserve the world, my hitters. See, the world is yours, my hitters. See, it's never too soon, my hitter. For footprints on the moon, my hitter. Yeah, you deserve the world, my hitters. Cause you could be a star. I know you've been hungry in the street, my hitter. Had the shoes with holes on your feet, my hitter. No money in the wallet of your jeans, my hitter. Trying to stay close to God on your team, my hitter. Police on every block with the Glock, my hitters. While hitters still getting shot and popped by hitters. They gave that boy life when they caught my hitters. He called me from his cell on his cell like my hitter. Wake up and smell the trees and find a dream. Live in the image of God, king and queens. And just last night I had a dream. You can dream it, you can be it, you can see it, my hitter. The places and faces never seen my hitter. You ain't gotta sell your soul for the dream, my hitter. For a piece of the American dream, my hitter. From my OG, from me to you to my hitter. You deserve the world, my hitters. See, the world is yours, my hitters. See, it's never too soon, my hitters. For footprints on the moon, my hitters. Yeah, you deserve the world, my hitters. See, the world is yours, my hitters. See, it's never too soon, my hitters. For footprints on the moon, my hitters. You deserve the world, my hitters. Yeah, see, the world is yours, my hitters. See, it's never too soon, my hitters. For footprints on the moon, my hitters. Yeah, you deserve the world, my hitters. Yeah, see, the world is yours, my hitters. See, it's never too soon, my hitters. For footprints on the moon.
Who told you you were free? You ain't free till you free your mind. You ain't free till you free your spirit. You ain't free till you free your soul. Woe to a land where a slave becomes king. I said, woe to a land where a slave becomes king. It's time to free your mind and vibrate higher, vibrate higher, vibrate higher. We were sent here to denigitize you.
Word.
Yes, yes, yes. Now, you've heard people say that songs don't have any great content anymore. You've heard people say that. This is not true. This is proof that there's great music out there, right? Put your hands together for that, one time for that. So let's continue our conversation. You guys mentioned earlier what woke you up in terms of this go-round, because I know you guys have been, Raheem has had a great deal of success as a solo artist. I remember when he first got his start way back, way long time ago when he was doing this thing around here in Washington, D.C. Now he's been to the Grammys and back and all over the world. And in that time, you've always found a way to include conscious music in your R&B, in your soul, on all of your albums. You've always had music that spoke to the situation in the world. But you guys mentioned that the Baltimore uprising, the situation in Baltimore, was what brought the two of you back together. So at that moment, what was that conversation like, and how did that all come together? Did it just happen at the spur of the moment?
You know, we've always stayed in touch and created, you know, music of substance. You know what I mean? I think that, you know, it's a little too hot up here. I think the substance that we created and the content we created early for me in my career, you know, with Wes and Urban Ave 31, yes. And you know, that was really just me making a conscious decision as an artist to stand for something in the music and in the content. So, you know, once you lay a foundation like that, you can never get too far away from it. You know what I mean? And you know, as performers and songwriters and producers, you know, this is like this is our form of theater. You know, in cinema, you know what I mean. Yes. But unfortunately, I know that, you know, a lot of times the masses, they can't really tell the difference between perception and reality. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
You know, a lot of people may not have the common sense to be.
No, it's the difference between freedoms and liberties.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes. So you know, we're taking the liberty within the freedoms of our art to just, you know, cultivate that. You know, Baltimore definitely, I think, sparked the idea of the movement coming back together, and definitely was influencing for the was the influence for the content. But man, this is our predestined and
it really is.
You know what I mean?
It really is.
This moment that y'all experiencing right now, you know.
Yes.
I feel like this is me at my best. This is Wes Felton at his best when we come together. And you know, I can't wait for the world to hear and see it.
Yes, we're waiting for that album very patiently. Yeah. And the two of you,
by the way, tomorrow, that song you guys just heard, we actually are. You guys are the first to kind of.
Yeah, it'll be available.
It'll be available tomorrow on Spotify, iTunes, all of your. crazy place. I think Aaliyah died like kind of that previous
Yeah,
that same year.
yeah.
or
Actually, she
something.
died today.
Yeah,
at
the
that time.
anniversary.
Yeah,
Rest in
August,
peace to her.
The 25th, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so this is a song called "I Woke Up." It's about kind of mutual dreams that we had during that time.
Yes, indeed.
It's available too. We have, just for those out there, we have merch available, T-shirts and
A limited edition.
a limited edition CD that's available.
yeah.
So where you can get this particular tune. So we gave you some of the new, and now we're about to give you some of the old right now. That's all right.
Classic. This is classic material by the Crossroads. Enjoy this. It's called "I Woke Up."
So start off with me real quick and this is kind of like a hip hop thing. We are all part of the hip hop culture. Hip hop can be used for more than just selling cars and hamburgers and fried chicken like we see on the commercials, but it actually can unite us, right? So I want y'all to just say this with me. It's real easy, right? I want y'all to say, "I woke up," right? Listen. I woke up early this morning. I woke up
to a beautiful dream of peace.
I woke up.
That's the goal I'm trying to reach.
I can't hear y'all. Come on. I woke up.
To a beautiful dream.
I woke up.
That's the goal I'm trying to reach.
Listen, I saw the masses of people worshiping the same God.
I saw the struggles of the burdened people all changed by the hands of the God.
A vision of melted military tanks appeared so crystal clear.
I saw one flag that waved for the people that said universal love lives here.
I woke up early this morning. I woke up.
To a beautiful dream of peace. That's the goal I'm trying to reach.
I woke up.
To a beautiful dream of peace. That's the goal I'm trying to reach.
Come one, come all, there's more than enough food for all of y'all.
Excuse me, waiter. I'll have a side order of fish, and please pass the piece that you heard on this song.
The only bloodshed came from the thorn of a rose that was passed along.
I hope the words that you hear on this record spread like aroma on and on and on and on.
I woke up.
To a beautiful dream.
I woke up.
That's the goal I'm trying to reach. Said I woke up to a beautiful dream. That's the goal I'm trying to reach.
Fantasy Island got you vibing in the name of surviving, televising, human demising. These words that I'm scribing was written on the beach. One day I was hiding, so surviving. The great peace will come. Just make sure you keep trying. Don't get caught up skating on NATO, dozing hoes for real, youngin'. You ain't really ready to go. Don't give up your price of your soul for some petty gold, cause dreams can evolve to gold.
I woke up early this morning.
I woke up.
To a beautiful dream.
I woke up.
That's the goal I'm trying to reach.
I woke up.
To a beautiful dream.
I woke up.
That's the goal I'm trying to reach.
You know what y'all say?
See,
I'm so glad. 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 I'm so glad.
If you happen to be alive right now, let me just see you put your hands in the air. Wherever you at in the building right now. Everybody just put your hands in the air. If you happen to be alive and you got a personal relationship with your creator, your Jesus, your Allah, your Buddha, whoever that is, let me just see you put your hands in the air right now.
I'm so glad.
Because I don't know about you, but me, I'm happy to be alive today. Let me hear you rejoice and make some noise right now. Let me hear you scream.
I'm so glad.
Yeah. I'm so glad. Yeah. I'm so glad. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
I got a
I'm
happy
so
feeling.
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 glad.
I got a
I'm
happy
so-
feeling.
They look like a live crowd. Let's
I got a happy
tell them a little
I
something.
got a yeah.
Touching people everywhere.
Say it again, say it again.
Happy feelings in the air.
I got a happy feeling.
Touching people everywhere.
Hey, give me a little bit, J Hill. Say,
Happy feelings in the air.
right now, I'm gonna take the right side of the room. Wherever you at, if you sit in the middle of this crowd, then you gotta pick a side. But I'm taking the right side. I want the right side with me. And J Hill, you're gonna say, listen,
I'm so glad, I'm so glad, I'm so glad, I'm so
a little louder now.
I'm so glad.
Say it like you mean it.
They gave us the work on our side,
This is a
y'all.
competition. You got to say it loud and proud. What?
So from over here,
I'm so glad, I'm so glad.
my brother Soul, he gonna help us happen, y'all. Over here on this side, come on, sing it with us, y'all. It goes like this. Say, happy feelings in the air. Touching people everywhere. Everybody on this side, nice and loud, come on. Happy feelings in the air. Touching people. Hey, I don't believe him, y'all. Break it down, break it down. Come on, it's your dance. Let's go.
I'm so glad, I'm so glad, I'm so glad.
Sing it loud so they can hear you down there. Let's show them how contagious it is when we work together. Let's go. We can get together more than things than war and fighting. Sing it loud, y'all. Keep it there. Sing it. Come on. I'm so touching people everywhere. Yeah, y'all sound so good. Feelings in the air. Touching people everywhere.
And you know what? I say, it must be like this. It must be like this. I said,
Come on, say that
heaven,
with us.
when I closed my eyes, when I woke up this morning and said I was coming to the Kennedy Center, I said, it must be like this.
It must be like
Ooh,
this.
I said, heaven must be like this. Filled with love, filled with joy, filled with music. It must be like this.
Must be like this. It must be like this.
I'm talking about heaven,
Yeah.
heaven. Yeah. Said it must be like this.
Yes, 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 yes. I gotta clap myself. Absolutely
Nice,
wonderful.
nice.
You heard some of everything in that song. Some of everything. Some Ohio players, some Mays,
Yeah.
some everybody. And really quickly, this band is absolutely out of sight. Yeah, one time for the band.
Yeah.
Let's really quickly over on this side here.
Introduce
we got,
yourselves.
Yeah,
Everybody just go around.
yeah.
J Hill.
So Edler.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lance. DJ Face. Dante Pope.
Dante Pope on drums from Chicago.
Jarrell. I'm Jarrell.
Jarrell, okay. He speaks like this.
Dre King.
Dre King, a.k.a. DeAndre Schaefer, the MD.
Yeah. So
From
that-
Gary, Indiana. Anybody from Indiana in the building?
from Gary, that's right. So again, yeah, indeed. Is it going back to Indiana? Yeah.
That's right.
So yeah, that was that was absolutely wonderful, guys.
Thank you.
The feeling in the room. Who knew that consciousness can make you feel so good, right? So talk to us about that song. I mean, just really quickly.
Yeah, just like I said, that song, because of the time period that we were in, 2011 to 2003, you know, our country was in an interesting place. You know, 9/11 affected and impacted people in ways that some people are not aware beyond just the obvious. But, you know, the arts here in Washington, D.C. struggled. You know, myself, I studied theater at Carnegie Mellon. So I was, at that time, I was a full-time actor, you know, acting Source Theater around the city, places like that.
Right.
And I was working for Arena Stage, and, like, I lost my job because of 9/11.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Because people stopped going to theaters.
Out, right. Mm-hmm.
But then once again, our people came and saved the day.
That's right.
With a production called Crowns.
That's
and
right.
that actually is what saved Arena Stage, and I ain't afraid to say that in public.
That's a beautiful thing.
Because nobody was trying to go out. Their season ticket owners weren't trying to go see the plays because they were scared. Because I think the rest of the country and the world weren't aware that the Pentagon is right there.
Yeah.
So when people understand that knows the geographics of this area, it was, you know, that day was chaos. And so I think we all met up at like Tone Walter's crib and sat around and was like, man, I can't believe what's going on. And, you know,
well, that's a beautiful thing to come
up.
of it. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing to come out of that.
Yeah.
You know, for something that crazy to produce a song that
Absolutely.
beautiful.
You can either build or you can destroy.
That's right. That's right.
So we trying to build.
And you certainly are. Let's talk about really quickly your logo. This is speaking of building beautiful things. This is a great logo. It shows the crossroads of many things.
Yeah.
The gun, the fist, the microphone, and the heart. You want to talk about one or two of those things?
Before Wes breaks it down, you know, Crossroads, we're a soulful hip hop interpretation of, say, like New Millennium, Public Enemy. You know, it's a fusion of, like, you know, if Marvin Gaye and
Gil Scott
Heron got together to make an album produced by The Roots.
Right.
Yeah. How about that?
That's a great thing, right?
Wow.
That's the beautiful thing about the imagination. You can just, you know, for the youth out there, the imagination is a wonderful thing. Your mind, you can dream it, and you can just
that is
right?
really
nice.
So
I'm flattered, man. That was very nice of you. Man.
So now we'll have.
So real quick in a nutshell, the Crossroads. First and foremost, the name. We chose to call ourselves Crossroads because Raheem and I are very different gentlemen in terms of kind of our personal business and what we kind of into sometimes. But what really makes us connect is our moral compass. We believe that it's time for us as a society, rather than us picking groups that we want to isolate ourselves, or we've been made to believe that we got to pick.
Tell it.
We're thinking of the idea of saying, hey, rather than using your perception-driven or your, you know, racially driven or your economically driven perspective, why don't you take a second and, you know, consider the moral compass. You know, Martin Luther King said to be judged by what? The character, the content of your character. You know, I mean, this is like church. Y'all can speak back. This ain't shy. My character isn't Preacher Pearly for no reason, okay? So, but we decided to spell the roads the way that we spell roads as two reasons. One is to pay homage to the soul artists that we filled before things like, you know, disco and some of the other genres destroyed black soul music where that was made you feel good and it came with a message. They used the Rhodes piano as the foundation and the landscape for most of that music. That's why many years later when we were early starting out, they had a genre called neo soul. And a lot of those records like Erykah Badu and Jill Scott and The Roots, they also brought that instrument back to the forefront. The symbol. Now, first of all, the microphone is obvious. It reflects and pays homage that we are aware that we have a purpose and a requirement to continue the legacy of soul music for those that have come before us. The heart. It's all driven by love. Whether anyone believes it or not, every revolution is deep-rooted and seeded. The seed that's planted of every revolution, first and foremost, is love. Don't assume that, because we all done been in love and it ain't work out, you know what I mean? So not everything you love goes the way you plan sometimes. But we acknowledge that part of it, and it's because of our love for our people that we must continue that in our music. Now, the gun, something that makes people very scared of, especially when it's in the environment of people of color. We have a constant debate of our freedoms, our rights in this country, but unfortunately, it seems like people of color are not often included in that conversation and dialogue. But then also, we as black men recognize and identify that there is still too much black-on-black crime and killing of innocent black men. So therefore, we're not going to tiptoe around it. I'm not ashamed to tell you that Santa Claus is not real, but until we are able to deal with the real problems and stop running away from these guns that other people in this country have the freedom to glorify, okay, we must bring it to the front. So until you stop telling people that Santa Claus is real, we're going to keep that gun on the logo. Next, last but not least, is all power to the people. We acknowledge our ancestors who died and came before us. It is important that there is a struggle. Right now in music, what I like to say, and this is when we're going to go into our next tune, it's a broke down journey that the slave trade started. Civil rights movement, working our hardest. Colored water fountains, now we shopping at Target. The crack ain't kill us, so now the music is the product. So it is important that we combat against the music that's been perpetuated to feed privately owned prisons, it encourages the misbehavior, like good old boys going to other countries and tearing up people's gas stations for no reason. And I'm just keeping it real, all right? So on that note, this next song is called Malcolm's Revenge.
Enjoy
it's
this
on
one.
the new record. And wait. And it's important that we understand and we don't let people control the narrative of our stories. Malcolm X was one of the only black American men who lived and died for the fight of the freedom of his people. He had the cleanest body that the doctor had ever did an autopsy on. He said this man's body was clean from head to toe. Malcolm was misunderstood. One of the most misunderstood parts of Malcolm is that famous image where you see Malcolm standing by a window holding a gun. And that was because he was protecting his family after they had recently bombed his home. So I thought to myself, what was going on in that room? We forget to humanize. We're human beings. Was Malcolm's children there crying? How was he comforting his wife? How was he making his wife know that it was okay that he committed his life to the struggle and she had to still go along with it? Did she want to leave him? Was there brothers in the back cooking eggs? So let's go on that journey. We're going to play that story out and find out what happens if Malcolm didn't keep his cool like he did before he died. This is Malcolm's Revenge. I stay awake just to take another glance or two at you. This window lets in just enough light for me to absorb the side of your perfection. It invites me to touch each section, reminding me that this moment no dream could ever give. So I stay awake with you and rather live. We don't have long until the morning comes again, so we should enjoy the night. We don't have long until the morning comes again. Plus I'm starting to see the sunlight. We don't have too long. We don't have too long.
It was the night before the ending. Niggas gathered in the street. It was the night before the ending. Niggas starving to eat. It was a night for new beginnings. Reparations for sins. It was a night for new beginnings. For our oppression to end. Staring at the window like an hourglass. Standing like Malcolm watching time pass. Cause there's a world outside this room that has no love for us. So I'm caught between laying here all night. And the teachers are my leader for the freedom fight. Cause there's a world outside this room that has no love for us. And we don't have long until the morning comes again.
So we should enjoy the night.
We don't have long until the morning comes again.
Plus I'm starting to see the sun.
We don't have too long. We don't have too long.
CVS worth more than a black life. Even on camera when the cops don't act right. Creflo Dollar, tithing for a black flight. Like a jet gon' get you closer to Christ. Sign of the times and be more minus the prince. Locking up black boys minus the prince. Break the glass ceiling to discover a fence. Poor Americans practicing year-round Lent. Brothers hell-bent for sneaks, and when the money's gone, they want to rob the next brother who worked for his own. Please excuse these futuristic poems. It's laced with Sankofa and August Wilson undertones. I leave that fake stuff alone. Don't blame me, I reflect my foundation at home, where prophets are celebrated more than celeb clones, gimmicks and gadgets, or government tracking phones. But they tracking all your data, but still, Black Lives Matter. Yeah, they tracking all your data, but still, Black Lives Matter. Cause we don't have too long. We don't have too long. We don't have too long.
See, we're running out of time.
We don't have too long. This is the big payback. Malcolm's revenge. This is the big payback.
I said
Malcolm's revenge. This is the big payback.
Yeah, Malcolm's revenge. This is the big payback. Malcolm's revenge.
This is the big payback.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our wonderful band.
Revenge.
What?
This is the big payback.
You can make some more noise for them.
Malcolm's revenge. This is the big payback. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen,
Malcolm's
on
revenge.
drums from
This is the big
Chicago.
payback.
Make some noise for Dante Pope. Do your thing. Hey.
Malcolm's revenge. Malcolm's revenge.
Yes. Aren't you loving it? I'm loving it. Yeah, keep that applause going. Yeah. Excellent. This, I was listening to the record all last night, and my favorite song, I think, is Praying Prayers. Now, just the statement, Praying Prayers, has been stuck in my head since I started listening to the song. And I've been hearing you sing it in my head since last night. Talk to us about Praying Prayers and what you feel like the effect of this song. What is the effect you want this song to have on people?
Well, I think that the impact we want is to get people to kind of reshift their vibe when it comes to spirituality, to stray away a little bit less from the doctrination part of it. Sometimes part of the things that we're introduced to as kids growing up, it's because somebody before them forced them or kind of told them to do this. And one thing as human beings, it's important for us to evolve, but not only just human beings, but people who do have spirituality, you have to have the ability to evolve. Because whatever religion you believe, the leaders and the prophets of those religions always did what? They fed the hungry, They clothed those without clothing.
That's right.
They provided shelter for those who needed shelter. And I don't see anybody in our society and in our culture, except a few, because they say only a few are chosen, right? Mm-hmm. But what happens if we all kind of press pause on the doctrination part and acknowledge that we all pray or acknowledge some greater being, whatever we call it? So rather than us being divisive, what we decided to do was we was like, yo, we gonna make a record about praying. Raheem, he and I both have different religious beliefs, but again, because we have the moral compass, we not, you can't trick us and divide us like everybody else falls for it, you know. The other thing is we believe that when this world fails you, when your job fails you, we don't care how big your house is, how fancy your car is.
Preach.
How much money you think you got or that belongs to you.
Preach.
I don't care what degree you got. I don't care what perception of fame or popularity you think you have.
Preach.
If you do not have the ability to handle things or know how to transcend from this world when the world fails you, because the world is going to fail you. So don't put your trust in some other man or woman or human being that's like you on here, because they fighting to keep up just like you. But I invite and implore you all to pray.
Oh, Jesus.
Praying prayers. Put your hands together again for the Crossroads.
Oh, Jesus. Hey.
Yeah.
I know somebody out there right now, you may have got a call about having cancer or ailment, or maybe a family member, or maybe you just lost somebody. I know some of you just have children that just started school, and you see all the violence on World Star Hip Hop, and you're praying for your babies that they have a great week and have a great school year. I know somebody right now, maybe out there is unemployed, or you're in between jobs, or you're trying to figure out what your dream is. You know you want to have a dream, but you don't know what the dream is. But through prayer, and action, through prayer and action, all things can be possible. Oh, Jesus, we got the 4/5 max and text.
Yeah.
I said the blood spilling in the streets. I said we trying to hold on to the first. I said the babies need something to eat. I said my other bro just came home.
My other bro just came home.
My other bro just went in. His newborn son will be about 30-something. If it's the streets again, turn to God.
Turn to God.
For religion. As my grandma. To pray. All I want is to see 25 birthdays. There's a target on our backs. We brought in to the lives. In the air. I can feel it. Bow your head. Close your eyes.
Yeah.
Prayers. Oh, Jesus. Prayers. Hey. Prayers. I'm praying prayers. I'm praying prayers. Oh, Jesus. Prayers. Hey. Prayers. Yeah. I'm praying prayers.
Yeah.
Need a hero. Need a leader. Need a prophet. Need a sign. Need reflection.
Yeah.
Need direction. Need more love. Need more time. Redemption, resurrection, forgiveness, need the truth, need the ambition, need ambition, need more guidance, need more life, for the youth, turn to God, for religion, that's my grandma, to pray, all I want is to see 25 birthdays, there's a target on the back, we brought in to the lives, turn the lives, in the air, I can feel it, by your head, close your eyes. I'm praying, prayers for the homeless man, with no food to eat. Prayers, I'm praying, prayers for the soldier that just came home. Yeah. For the veteran, I'm praying, prayers. I'm praying, prayers. Oh, Jesus. For the crime in the streets,
pray in prayers.
Talk to him,
Yeah, dear Father, I come to you at this moment as a humble soldier, eye to eye with my opponents. Some don't know or acknowledge your components. They don't read your words, even if they own it. It's declaration on the bookshelf to them, or a terradome map that they want to ruin. Some pray to the remains. Shout outs to YU and them. God bless the babies in between schooling them. As a child I would grow, not doing what was told. Grandma kept me focused with the prayers that she sowed. I pray for the dope boys plotting, employing crooked politicians, building and destroying. Father, forgive me for all my bad choices. Misunderstood, always raising my voices. Cause it's free will, make a brother feel voiceless. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the sins and I'm
one another.
prayers, I'm praying prayers.
Some noise right now, y'all. Let me tell you how we chop it when we in Houston, Texas. We chop and screw it like, we got the 4/5 max and text. I said the blood spilling in the street. I said we tryna hold on to the first. I said my babies need something to eat. I said the other bro just came home. My other bro just went in. His newborn son'll be about 30 something, yeah. Hey, if you see the streets again, yeah. Turn to God, for religion. Ask my grandma to pray. All I want is to see 25 birthday. There's a target on our backs. Value. We can't get to the lives in your air. I can feel it. Bow your head, close your eyes. 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 Bow your head, close your eyes.
Yeah. Thank you.
There we go. Keep it going, y'all, for the Crossroads. This is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you, brothers. Yes, indeed. Yes. Again, who knew that consciousness could sound so good, right? They say the music is lost. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. This is proof positive that the music is not lost. It's right here, and it dwells within these men here on stage. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And I had to tell you that the Crossroads is such a fitting name because it's at the crossroads of so many things. The crossroads are two different religions, two different parts of town, two different types of music, hip hop and soul, and it all comes together so beautifully to make what we heard on stage tonight. Again, the album Footprints on the Moon. Tell us when do we think it's gonna? The single drops tonight, maybe.
Yeah,
right?
Footprints on the Moon officially drops. The official street single drops midnight tonight. So from midnight on, basically. Until the end of time. The first street single will be available, Footprints on the Moon. We also have a lyric video to accompany that, which will be coming out as well. It'll be available on iTunes, and all your social media platforms.
So give us those addresses.
Spotify and all that cool stuff.
Yeah, the Crossroads, in terms of our social media, is CROSSRHODES 368. So
368.
Crossroads 368 And then what I'm going to do real quick to shout you guys out, peace to everybody that's walked in on the world, on the web. I know you guys have been seeing this. We're counting down to about 30 seconds.
Oh, snap.
Peace to you guys. We do acknowledge you guys and thank you for tuning in if you weren't able to join us physically here. Tomorrow, please go to your Spotify, or right now, if you do have Spotify, go to it right now and follow us. So that way, as soon as it hits on there, you guys will be the first to be notified. So follow us on Spotify right now.
And I'm gonna put you on my Snapchat real quick, but y'all can't just be all kind.
You gotta
chilling.
be-
hurry
Y'all
up.
gotta make a lot of noise. Get up on
Hey,
your
man.
feet. Everybody get up.
Everybody
Stand
get
up.
up. Stand up,
Everybody
guys.
up. I need you up right
This
now.
is
You
for
ready?
the web.
Can we get
You
some
ready?
lights? Can we
We're
get some
live.
lights?
We're live right now at the
Yeah.
Kennedy Center. Everybody make some
Come on, y'all. Throw some hands up in the air. Yeah.
Crossroads live.
Yeah.
We live. Yes, y'all.
That's right. And thank you to the sound engineers, Gary,
Yes.
Tone, everybody that helps to make this thing happen, guys. Thank you very much.
Now, the album will be out this winter. It's also titled Footprints on the Moon. In the meantime, get the single tomorrow. We need your support, y'all. Make sure you get the single Footprints on the Moon, followed up by Praying Prayers.
And don't forget, we also have a greatest hits disc of some of our older stuff and some rare unreleased songs as well available tonight for purchase in the back.
Yeah,
And
meet
we'll
us
be over in the
merch.
And we'll be over
merchandising
there
area.
shortly to come meet and greet with you guys.
Put your hands together one more time
Thank you
for
very
the
much.
Crossroads. Thank you so much for coming out to Kennedy Center's Millennium Room stage. Have a great evening and be safe getting home.